Thank you for your interest in Father Hudson's. I'd like to share with you a few quotes that I've heard recently. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. And a very old quote from 3 centuries ago from St. Vincent de Paul, love is inventive, even to invent infinity. And recently on Thought for the Day, the presenter said that he thought the big divide in our society is not between believers and atheists, it's between those who stand in awe at the creation around us and being alive, and those who take life for granted. We don't take life for granted. The story that underpins all of our work during this pandemic and before is that one where Jesus says, I was sick and in prison and you visited me. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me drink. I was naked and you clothed me. If ever there was a time when people have felt imprisoned and wanted visiting because they're not able to get out, it has been now. It may be the visiting that our care staff have done over the last 3 months, every day, 24/7, going into St. Joseph's Care Home or St. Catherine's or into our St. Vincent's supported living and being with the people, some of whom have been sick as well, very sick, and they've been with them. Or it may be one of the many inventive ways that we have discovered and continue to discover for visiting people, for being there with them through social media, through video conferencing, through the telephone. How can you put a value if you were that old person in North Staffordshire who is now living on their own and no one's visiting, to get a telephone call from a member of staff or a volunteer at Young at Heart? Or if you're a family that has been working with our family support workers or with our fostering social workers, and you know they can't visit face-to-face anymore, to have a Zoom call, a FaceTime or a telephone call from one of our team. On a long day, how much does that mean when you know that the person at the other end really is listening to what you want to say? And welcoming the stranger. How have we managed to keep Brushstrokes in the Sanctuary, Fatima House, Sophia House open and active? They are truly welcoming the stranger, the refugees and asylum seekers, the migrants. If you went to the car park at Brushstrokes any day over the last 3 months, you would have seen people come in to receive food, and it is a blessed food, it's a sharing. The same at the Sanctuary in by St. Chad's, or it might be a volunteer from Hope Community Project on the Heathtown estate delivering a hot meal to someone who can't get out. These are the many ways that we've tried to make sure that those words are more than words, that they are actions. And as I said at the beginning, we will continue to be inventive, even to infinity. And we are creating the future. The ways we're learning to visit and be with people now will continue to be of aid, even when we can return to face-to-face. Thank you for your support.